All right, here we go. Hello, George Gamer again. Gonna have to stop the music pretty soon, but I spent a good majority of my morning, or as it were, trying to figure out what to call the stream, what music to play, and so on and so forth. And eventually I was just like, okay, let's just go with, I guess, prison, I suppose. And the closest thing I could even slightly figure out was Persona 3 Tartarus. Hope your brother won't be a dick and let you watch the whole stream. Well, if your brother comes in to tell you to stop watching the stream, tell him to go eat one. So we'll just move over to Half-Life. Actually, we'll shut... Oh, I almost just shut the stream down on accident. Whoopsie. We'll just move that over to MMod, and because I'm not a total dunderhead today, I actually moved it over to gameplay footage. Instead of streaming for 40 hours straight with nothing but a BRB message like I did yesterday. By 40 years or whatever I just said, I mean just a few minutes. Welcome to Nova Prospect, the happiest place on earth. Here's a free toilet with every purchase of a Happy Meal. This is not my favorite chapter of the game by a long shot. In fact, I find it on the cusp of annoying half the time. But I don't know. I mean, it's a half decent chapter. Oh, what happened to you? It's a decent chapter, I suppose. My big thing is, what the frickin' parkour head crab? My big thing with this chapter is mostly the defense missions. I despise the defense missions in this. Freeman has freedom or free... Ah, well... That's the thing, though. Freeman doesn't necessarily have freedom because he's going to prison. Eat it. I don't know. I didn't really... see, the next chapter, I believe, is called Anti-Citizen 1. And I kind of wanted to call it Anti-Citizen Fun, but you kind of have to wait until that chapter's actually active for it to make a lick of sense. Now, we saw that was the first appearance of the turrets in this game. And that's kind of the game's way of teaching you that they exist and what they do. But you can also just pick up filing cabinets and throw them at turret faces, and more dead Combine. Oh, live video feed. The fact that it also has audio processing from its source is just... Well, it's called the source engine, I suppose. I radiate excellence. 2-for-1 split. Okay. One issue is now, like I said, this is not my favorite one by a long shot. It's not bad, though. Why is it... My brain says that there's, like, a hidden passage behind, like, a filing cabinet or something. Am I crazy, or is that the case? Also, I failed to do something that I usually do. It's either here or later where I will literally... Oh, shit. Somewhere later, or I usually bring a turret with me. And just to make things a little easier. Okay. Oh. I was about to say, this is where head crabs drop from the ceiling, isn't it? Freaking daddy long legs looking motherfuckers. Well, now he's airwalking. Ha, eat it. Is it just me, or does the gravity gun just decide how far it'll be effective? Because sometimes it just dominates from meters and meters away, and then sometimes you have to get real freaking close. You got $50. Sweet. Similarly, there was a Steam sale going on, and I got me the, it was a package deal of both remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3, and I slightly debated about playing those today, but there's one thing with me that I've discovered, and that is my first time playing a game is always the most boring. I can't do reactionary commentary very well because I have very poor reactions. Not poor reaction time, although that is part of the problem, so much as just my reactions themselves are never so interesting because I don't overreact. Well, not to games anyway, or not often. So I'm very bad at reacting, so I thought about doing that because, hey, it's a horror game. That's always fun to watch. But again, my commentary style is not fit for overreactive horror game nonsense. So, much like this, Fatal Frame 2, or any other game that I will record and play, I sort of think if I like Resident Evil 2, I might the remake. I may play it a couple times, get familiar with it, and then maybe stream it. I have some water, I have some Monster, and I have a head crab on me. Boop. Actually, yeah, the stun stick hits him, like, in one go. What the? The gravity gun's part of your melee roster, what the hell? Yeah, Half-Life 2's very good game, obviously. As the years go on, I think it's less taboo for people to say, it's not perfect. But you'd have to be crazy to say that it's a bad game. Just its overall design philosophy is phenomenal. Now here comes the Antlion Queen. I would like to watch it break through the door and all that fun stuff, but I'm more interested in surviving. He says as he's not watching where he's going. Come on, lady. Oh, she is tissed. She is tissed. I'm in her home country. Oh, it's like a cover shooter, but there is no cover, and all you're doing is shooting. Hello. Oh, there was part of me that thought that was going to be the last hit. Ugh. You'd think that an oval-shaped arena would be kind of a pain in the butt, but it's surprisingly effective with this because you always sort of have some place you can hide. Boom. And physics objects do hurt, I think, to some degree. So, I mean, I think you could kill the Antlion Queen by throwing radiators at her for about an hour, but I'm not going to be doing that. I just wish I had my Antlion buddies. Oh, it'd be so fun. Of course, I don't think they'd attack their queen. That would just be bad for PR. A lot of dead Combine here. It seems like my job is cut out for me. Cool. That's not the last Antlion Queen we have to deal with. The next one's near the end of this. Or it might actually be... Whoa! I remembered they were gonna show up, but I forgot that that's how they did it. A momentary pants pooping. Go get them, my pretties. Ooh. I'm going to stand back and drink my soda. Or my energy drink. Like a real manager. I'm just moving my microphone. I do apologize if there's noise. Well, there's all kinds of crap going on here. So we can make a forward advancement by using a somewhat inconsistent surface. Those turrets are a big old pain in the butt when you're trying to hold your frickin' buddies. Okay, get out the way. And you can pick up the man hacks and just throw them at another man hack. Okay, something is still shooting. Oi, mate. Oh, he's on the other side of the wall. New tactic. Okay, according to visual direction, red light means locked. So we have to find our way up there and unlock that door, I think. Oh, he's... Look at him. Watching me. I was really hoping to yell surprise, motherfucker, but that didn't work. Aw, poor Vordy. He did not deserve that. See, it's not even a very long walk, but they still provide you with a shortcut. Just to make your life just momentarily more convenient. Oh. Now, the thing is, whereas Valve's level design is great, my brain is not. So I forgot to actually... Mahalo. Well, what the... I think one of them just blew themselves up. Alright. Double barrel it is then. That's okay. That's how you tell I don't play Counter-Strike very often. I missed that shot. Same engine. But, yeah. Damn. You are the only person who dreams of me. I have no friends. No. No, I mean, I do appreciate your viewership. Like, the thing with, any kind of YouTubing and stuff like that, I think people get used to the attention and stuff like that. And then there's, content creators like Life of Boris who say that he tries to make content for 100 people and not, 100 million people. Because if you get caught up in big numbers, bigger and bigger numbers, and just want to have a bigger and bigger audience, you end up playing the game, and you're sort of losing yourself. So, well, speaking of losing myself, so... While I seriously doubt I will ever have, millions and try that again. While I seriously doubt I'll ever have millions and millions of viewers, I don't want to forget what it was like to be excited to have one person watching. Because that's really all it takes. When I talk to myself, like at work or something, I'm talking, this is gonna sound kind of strange, but... Oh, that's a grenade! But I do a lot of self-interviewing. So whenever I'm coming up with creative projects, because what I want to do with the rest of my life is create stories and create games and basically create things to improve people's lives through storytelling. And, you're not gonna necessarily change the world with a good story, but what you can do is make someone's day better or give them a new perspective on life. And I know I'm getting a little bit vague here, but my goal is to just make people have something to think about, have a good day and stuff like that, because a lot of stuff, coincidentally, the song that I was playing at the beginning of the stream was from Persona 3, which is a game that, without getting too morbid, was one of the reasons why that game's narrative about life and death and all this other stuff, that game is almost one of the sole reasons I did not put a knife in my chest when I was 18 years old, because that can sound a little bizarre, but it was a very bad year for me and I basically had enough. But that game was just kind of had a big narrative about that sort of thing, and on top of all that, it was long story short, that game kind of saved my life. So I want to do the same for people. I want to create stories that keep them entertained and keep them sane or give them a new perspective. So what I'm getting at is, when I'm talking to myself at work, I'm basically interviewing myself about the works I've not even created yet. Which, okay, maybe not the most, mentally sound thing to do. But that's what I talk about. Whereas when I'm streaming, I'm sort of thinking about the game. I'm not thinking about, my personal projects. So what sort of ends up happening is I run out of things to talk about by simple virtue of I'm not thinking about anything else. So having one person watching means that I'm not just talking to myself. I can actually have something to discuss. There's feedback. There's a feedback loop. Good lord. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Pants. Really need health right now. Oh. Well, I'm gonna quick save. Because even with low health, you can usually get yourself out of a bad situation in Half-Life. Squad, move out. If nothing else, you can at least tell what's up ahead. And that's the problem with removing the hit scan from a game that had hit scan weapons. You can sort of turd your way into having issues. Well, I'm glad the antlions don't get mad if you hit them, because that would have been a Captain Pants. Also, I like the fact that enemies will start dropping little health vials if you really are low on health. It's just like, if you suck, then you can at least stay alive for half a second longer. Onward, my pretties. Trip that bomb for me. Thank you. That one just fell over. Oh, pants. Oh, we both had the same idea. I couldn't get my freaking gun gravity cut out in time. Oh yeah. I may not make games, but I make more than Valve. Oh, he made it over the freaking table, didn't he? Peekaboo. If it weren't for that grenade, it would have worked the first time. Okay. Don't need any of that. We already got ambushed by that one Combine soldier. I'm not letting that happen again. Oh, hello, friends. Oh, sure. Shoot the bulletproof glass. See how well that goes for you. There's a turret in there. I can hear it. All right. Oh, we're about to get visitors. And they're about to get a surprise.
I have been asked to say a few words to the transhuman arm of Sector 17 Overwatch concerning recent successes
I love it.
in containing members of the Resistance science team.
Alrighty.
Let me say up front,
Go get yourself some bread, George.
my heartfelt congratulations
I'm not moving for at least an hour.
measure of disappointment. I wouldn't be doing my duty as your administrator if I didn't pass along the message I had received from our benefactors. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of major significance, make no mistake.
Alright.
And while it
So
is
we
true
opened
we could have taken him at almost
the
any time
door.
in the last several years, the manner of his capture may prove to have unexpected benefits.
Well then. Now we have the elite Combine.
Resistance members that Dr.
Crap.
Vance's capture coincided.
We'll go ahead and save it. Oh, we opened this door. And we get a loading screen. I hope that's an ant lion. It's ugly as hell. Okay. Oh, what's next? What's next? That! Oh. Look out! Boy. We're about to have another fun time. Let's see. I take my mattress. That mattress isn't the best weapon, unfortunately. All right. So what we'll do is we'll flood the turrets with ant lions and use a radiator to protect ourselves. Which admittedly might work better if we were holding it and not using the gravity gun, because you hold it closer to yourself than you do with the gravity gun. You reckon I could ricochet? I think I can ricochet. Or I could just do that. Shit. Now we're at the laundromat, which is always a hilarious part of the game. Say laundromat question mark, because I haven't. Is that what it is? I think it's a laundromat. Apparently, there's a way to reprogram turrets. I'm not really sure how. Ooh, burp. It's one thing I've never been able to quite figure out. Okay, so we got a turret on the other side. Be a good idea to get rid of that. Antlions are taking care of the Combine reasonably well, but the turret is giving us a bit of a problem. That didn't help. I don't want to waste too many grenades trying to get that thing. There we go. I think we even got one. And everything else is set dressing. All right. Guess it comes to show like the influence and stuff like that, because this area reminds me a lot of Stalker. Or this room. This looks very much like stuff you'd see in Stalker. At least to me. There might be some stalker purists that are like, no. There is a poison head crab zombie in one of these areas. I think he's in that room. I'm not gonna swear to it though. Oh, there he is. Remember, switching to sidearm is faster than reloading. Well then. I didn't even know where he was. It's probably sitting on top of a box or something. I don't know. Okay. Actually, I'll wait for my health to come back as much as it's going to. Okay. Didn't want to lose that. And again, repeat playthroughs of Half-Life 2 will at least let you know where your ammo supplies are. So something like that rifle grenade, for example. Knowing it's there means you could just launch a grenade, blow up the head crab zombie, and call it a day. Alright, y'all need to, like, go over... Oh, hello! Not one bullet, thanks. Squad mechanics. They get in your way. Don't you hate it when you see death screaming toward your face and you can't do anything about it? Well, thanks. Armor compromised. Let's try to pick up that chair. Oh, they're both dead. Cool. Now, I know what... Oh, I already reloaded. Okay. This is one of those games where you have to sort of remind... or try to remember what it is you've done. Nice. Okay, nobody move. I forget how to ignite that, but once it ignites, it's a big old pain in the butt. Oh, screw it. Whatever plan I had is now cactus. Wow, the whole kitchen didn't catch on fire for once. Usually it... And it did. Okay, fun. Okay, question. How far back did we just get sent? Because this could be potentially just really annoying. It is, it's a bit unusual that it doesn't use the sights, yeah, but it's more in line with Half-Life as a whole. I'm not too fussed that it doesn't use the holo sight when you zoom in. Because, in a weird way, that's just not what Half-Life is. And Cinematic Mod does actually have the iron sights functioning on all the guns. And I don't hate the Cinematic Mod. I actually think I've said it a few times, but I actually used to prefer it over Half-Life 2 vanilla. Can't say I feel that way now because MMod generally just feels more like the base game, just with some small, more modern improvements. Like, just the ability to do that, like running and gunning is less accurate, and then being able to zoom in. That was not entirely unusual for something that you would see in 2004 when the game was made. It's not... I do like the zoom. And some games, honestly, work better with the zoom than it does with iron sights. Because you play something like GTA 5 in first person, or Deus Ex Human Revolution, something to do with the way that the iron sights work in that game. Whoops. It just doesn't seem to function. Like, I don't know why, but I just absolutely despise the iron sights on those games. How are you still alive? At least you're not gonna give me your toxins this time. And because I died, now I know that there's rifle grenades in this room. So at least I can use one without worrying about it. Okay. I thought I had the gravity gun in my back. I could just go back and get another one, but I really wanted that barrel. I want another barrel. Actually, I just want... Cover me! I'm going in! Alright. It might be a bit annoying to do backtracking, but I'm gonna go get another rifle grenade because I really did not intend to blow up the one that I did. That was a bit of a oopsie. Well, there's also a crossbow bolt. So while I have played this game a number of times, there's still a lot of little nuances, like where weapons are. That, oh no! I made all kinds of mistakes. Whoa. What are you doing with that grenade, Bo? Try to get that turret out of my way. Oh. Aye! What the? I still have one of the emplaced guns. What do you want to call them? I still have one of the guns from that I pulled off of the mounting point. Mounted gun. We'll just do that. I have one of the emplacement guns. Okay, nobody move! Or just run into it. I don't care. It's not like I needed that health anyway. Cause I'm badass. The problem is, these damn things are gonna... Hello to you too, error 80. Oh, I can't read that far. 008. You are from Russia. Cool. Forgive my broken Russian, but привет. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. We're gonna have a problem very soon if we can't just get that taken care of. So, do the Combine just not trip the frickin'... Wow, that was a frickin' self-sacrifice right there. It blew up a Combine. Okay. Right. Eat it. Okay. Oh, cool. We're about to fight the last antlion queen. What the? Oh, brilliant. Let's just... Nice. Bad. Ah! Could have worked. I'm going to use the rest of this emplacement gun. Which can't use zoomed in any way, but... Actually, I'll save that for the antlion queen, because that's not even a gun you could get ammo for. I'm going to throw my ammo at you. Actually, it was health. Or armor. What is that? What is this? Oh, cool. Alright. Let's do this professionally. By that I mean the Dave way. Russian's one of those languages, one of only a handful of languages that I would actually really like to learn. Because I like languages, mind you, I live in the United States, so there's some languages that are far more common, especially where I live. Because I live in the southern region, so it's far more common for the second language of choice to be Spanish. But I hold a lot more interest in languages that are uncommon in the United States. Things like Russian and Japanese and stuff like that. I can speak very little of either one. I can speak, like, super basic, some incredibly basic Japanese, and I can speak some incredibly basic Russian, but that's pretty much it. Oh, it overheats. That's freaking hilarious. Yay! I don't know how many shots it can pull. I'm just gonna run around for a little bit and let it really cool off. Or not. Oh, that breaks. It's like the lobby scene from The Matrix, except the pillars are made of plasticine. Double tap. Alrighty. So use the emplacement gun and you will not have that big of a problem. Oh, can't get in there. What ammo is available? Wait, George, this is... I don't know the political stuff on Russian and Georgian stuff, but let's try to keep any sort of political stuff out of the chat. Let's and that it sucks to hear that. Just not really the time or place to talk about it. I'm sorry. Like I hear a lot of political stuff where I live, and I don't know where to stand on this sort of thing. Okay, so we're gonna. Ruby. I mean, if nothing else, just bear in mind that an individual very rarely makes the decisions, whereas that's more of a government thing. Anyway, I will shut my mouth because this is not something I even have an opinion on. So, oh, hello, Alex. Hold what, buddy?
Gordon, you made it.
Yes, I did.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Now, something I should have mentioned a long time ago, there is a small chance that this playthrough will come to an end very shortly, because the last time I tried to play MMod, there's a bit very soon that broke on me. Like, one of the scripts or one of the sequences just flat out refused to trigger. So I couldn't progress. So hopefully that won't happen here, but there's a chance that we won't be able to progress. So I may have to no clip to the next area or some other solution. which I don't want to.
I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place. The little we do know is all bad. Get ready.
You don't son of a bit. Good strat. Oh, smart man, frickin' Combine over there. But, I think it's implied that Alex has a bit of a thing for Gordon, but it's never stated outright because I don't know that it wouldn't really fit her character too much to have like a to be more than just kind of flirty. Like if you play, I think it's episode 2, she does get a little flirty, but that's kind of the full extent of it.
All right, I think I can bring him in.
Yeah. And I forget what it was that was supposed to happen. I think it was like right after this. I think it failed to trigger. Oh.
Follow me.
Because there was something that just outright failed to happen, so I couldn't progress. Rather embarrassingly, I failed Nova Pros during my first playthrough, I think. First or second, something like that. Because Alex actually can die if she takes too much damage. So I ended up failing.
Come on.
Oh, you come on. I'm already progressing.
He should be in here.
I think Combine are mostly using pulse rifles right now.
There he is.
Pulse rifle. It goes douche.
All right. Let me see if I can get this open.
Ah. Problem with caffeinated drinks, you end up kind of burping a little bit, and that's incredibly rude. Oh no, it's Bill Cosby. I don't know. I didn't know where I was going with that.
Dad, are you all right?
Heck no, I'm strapped to a chair.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Reminds me of that bit of Panty and Stocking where they're locked in that electro thing and Stocking was having way too much fun.
To get us out of here.
But where will you go?
I talked to Dr. Kleiner. His portal was almost working again. If he's managed to repair it, we'll end up there. If he hasn't, well, we couldn't
Well,
get him off.
we're kind of pizjets.
Alex, I can't lose you. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving here without you. That's final.
We can't leave Judith here either.
Sure we can. We just have to lock the door behind us.
I'm going to send you to the teleport chamber. I'm not saying goodbye, Dad. We'll meet you there.
I know you will.
There's one thing, I don't know if it's Valve or the Source Engine in the way that it animates, but the fact that their hands can remain perfectly steady, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure all of this is hand animated and not just motion captured, kind of amazing.
Out of here.
It's like they have a method of locking the hand into place so they can move the rest of the body. I'm not really an animator, but I have used 3D programs enough to know that that sort of thing is very, very
Back
difficult.
to the security station and try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me. Hey, take care of yourself.
Yeah, the Kleiner and Eli are canonically. Oh, what the flibberty gibbet! But they're canonically in Black Mesa, and more specifically in Black Mesa, the game. They are mentioned by name and have respective character models. Like they actually are unique characters.
I'll get my dad through the prison as far as I can.
But I don't know which stupid guy you're talking about, because the scientist models, to a degree, are randomly, not randomly generated, but just the models themselves are randomly placed. So I guess it's sort of randomly generated. Seriously, you can't pick up the... You can't drink the sodas. That was a Half-Life 1 trick that got me through more than just a couple of situations. Shut up, phone. Okay. Not a switch. Nothing in there. I'll know the room when I see it. Okay. I think we'll use language lady. Head back to this office. I wonder if there's unique dialogue if you do that before she tells you. A vent is in the way. Okay. Whoa! Something else is in my way too. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. What kind of metal was that? It exploded. As everybody saw. It took until, I think it was either episode 1 or episode 2 for me to realize that the gravity gun can push away head crabs, which made them a lot less terrifying. Because first time I played this, not necessarily these, but those black poison head crabs scared the shit out of me. Like, they were freaky. Still kind of are. But oh, there they come, walking down the street. Where's that explosive barrel? Because I'll throw it at the feet. Actually, there was no explosive barrel, but there are grenades. Aye! Oh, sure, somebody just got blown up by their own Eli. Or ally. Bad, 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 bad. Get out of my way! Free space! Bye! See you in the funny papers. Okay. Now, hopefully the game realized that I stupided myself into bad health and therefore need health. Really? Have I to... Yep. See, how about a... Oh. Freaking nifty. Yeah, how about a drink? Ooh, I get to have a beer. No, you just get a secret door. That moment when a secret door is the least cool thing. Alright. Would have been helpful to, you know that the grenade, which my own blind ass missed it, but. See, that's reinforced glass, can't get into it, but I do want that supply crate because it might actually have health in it. And it's over there somewhere. Oh well. Ah! Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh! Shit! Ah. These guys have a lot of health. Believe it or not, I'm quick saving it. I want to see how far I could take this. Really? Apparently I can take it that far. on tonight's episode of Eat It. Grenades. Okay. No wonder they give us so many grenades. And then hide them. Oh, I already gave us one. Okay, oh, sure, shoot that in an enclosed space, see what happens. All right. Sure. The turret freaking out. Probably end up killing me anyway. This looks like a hidden passage, but it's not. It's just a broom closet of nothing. Maximum nothing. Cover's getting ropey. No, it put it in. I stared death in the ass and it farted on me. Oh, sure, we're back here at frickin' Monkey Town. Surprise! Boy, we're doing good today. All right. God damn it. Wait a minute. Oh, there was at least some sort of health or armor here. Okay. The thing about Georgia is you get to drink beer even if you're what? 0 years old. I don't know if you mean literally 0 years old or 10 years old, but that's kind of interesting. Now, where I live in Texas, United States, there's not really a legal limit, or there's not a minimum limit to when you can drink. The only real thing is you can only drink if you have, like, if you're under 21, you have to have your parents, you have to be within visible distance of your parents. It's very specific about that. If your parents are, like, can see you drinking, then you can drink at basically whatever age. So it's basically down to the parents themselves. But yeah, 21 freaking years old.
You're coming up to another control room. Looks like it's still occupied.
Oh, Lord. Oh, well, stuck. I'm stuck. Shit. Eat it! Oh, sure, I have a submachine gun that can fire at insane rounds per minute, but all it takes is one thick boy, and I end up losing most of my health. Yeah, and, like, no health. Oh. Yeah, I saw them. That's not the point. Did I know Georgians created wine? That sounds very familiar. Like, that does sound like... I think I've heard that before, yeah. Or I'll be kind of specific. There's that show made by the Top Gear guys, the Grand Tour. I think they went, yeah, they actually went to Georgia, and I think James May took like a wine bath, which is kind of funny that you can do that. Anytime turrets are involved, this game starts to get a little annoying for me, so that's the thing about Nova Prospect that I said earlier. Just a lot of defense missions, and I'm not a big fan of them. Oh yeah, I think Alex comes through that grate. I was like, whoa! Could have moved the turrets a little closer to that door. I'm just trying to watch the direction that they're firing first, because I really don't want any of them to fall over and cause problems. And I will be using rifle grenades if any bad stuff happens. On the plus side, we're past the point where the game froze on me, so I think we're pretty good to go. Just gonna preload grenades here, because I'm pretty sure that door's gonna open, and we're gonna have to throw a grenade at some Combine. Oh, he's down. Yeah, shut up. Okay. Everyone's got their own strategy for this game, I think. Manhack! I may throw this at somebody. Eat it. That's another thing with the defense missions. They're just... I don't find them especially interesting. So, I mean, at this point, we're just waiting until Alex comes in through the vent. Or a Manhack comes in through the door. Get over here, you prick. Whoa! That might be one kind of strategy. Eat it. I wonder if you just threw enough stuff down the hallway, they'd have their pathfinding would be too broken, and then you just throw a grenade down there and end the whole thing. Oh, Combine ball. Might be worth a thinky thought. Oi! Which game do I want the most? Basically, Valve games. Honestly, depending... I want there to be a Half-Life... Whoa! I do want there to be a Half-Life 3. Because I find this series to be one of those I can come back to. Like, at the drop of a hat, I could just load up Black Mesa, which granted isn't, you know, real Half-Life 1. But on any given day, I could just load up Black Mesa and play it for hours. Just... And Half-Life 2 is kind of similar, but this is less, it's far more story driven. Like, there's a lot more of this sort of thing. I have to sort of be in the mood to play Half-Life 2, whereas I can play Half-Life 1 or Black Mesa at basically any time. So I do really want Half-Life 3 because I want to see where the story goes. Likewise, I don't play Team Fortress 3. I never finished Portal 2. And as far as Episode 3 goes, I think they just need to work around it. Like, just say... Oh yeah, plot twist. But I think Episode 3... It's too long. It's too far along. Let's just call it off. Like, it'd be one of those weird things, because it wouldn't be the first time we've had a series that just kind of didn't have a sequel. Or cut off. It's... I don't know. Maybe I don't have the words necessary to... Okay, what am I doing?
Go on, Gordon.
Okay. I know I'm not speaking particularly clearly. Okay. Just a minute. One of these is the way to go. One of these is a bunch of crap. I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah, we go here. But just for the sake of completion, I want Half-Life 3. Episode 3, not so much. We can all accept that. And bear in mind, I never grew up with any of the Half-Lives. I didn't play Half-Life 2, or I actually finished Half-Life 2 before I finished Half-Life 1, because Half-Life 1, there is something to do with just regular vanilla Half-Life 1 that is not something that I enjoy all that much, but brutal Half-Life is amazing, and Black Mesa is just extremely good. It's my preferred version of Half-Life. Trying to use a turret in a very tight space is a recipe for annoyance. If any 3 come out, it'll have Source Engine. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have Source Engine. Half-Life Alyx runs in Source Engine 2 or Source 2, whatever you want to call it. So I mean, that's just what Valve does, and that's how you know companies are gonna get the best result is when when any company creates a console or an engine or anything like that. The best results are going to come out of using it, obviously. If anything, it's like Valve was instrumental in the creation of the HTC Vive. So of course, and they were huge proponents of VR. So of course, when the chips are down, they're going to be the ones creating something like Half-Life Alyx, which is a proper big budget VR title. You'll have to forgive me because I have the worst memory on Earth when it comes to how to get through this. Because I think you just cross over, but I don't want to... So yeah, next Half-Life or whatever. Definitely Source Engine. And I won't complain, because the Source Engine is one of my favorite engines. For one thing, just the feeling of like the movement and the shooting is consistently good. I don't know what it is about stuff like Counter-Strike and Insurgency and Half-Life, because even though in the case of Half-Life, shooting's not especially realistic by any stretch of the imagination, it just feels good to play. They look good and they feel good to play, and there's a lot of headcrab zombies. There's a lesser known Source Engine game by the name of I Divine Cybermancy that shows kind of how big a that shows how big a Source Engine environment that shows how big a Source Engine environment can be, because that game has huge environments especially compared to something like Half-Life 2, which has comparatively small environments. They're just very dense. You know, they say a sign of intelligence is simply explaining complex ideas. I have the opposite problem. I turn a very simple statement like Source Engine good and turn it into a 5-minute ramble about something that makes no sense to anyone. It's confirmed that Gaben can count to 3 because Orange Box's trailer said 3 great games, 1 orange box. Yep. I mean, you have to count to 3 to make good games because essentially you're going to need that value. Like right now, 7, 6, 5, 4, 23 rounds in my magazine. 3 rifle grenades. It's not an alien concept to Valve. It's just, I think they just start making games and then they just don't like the way that they're going. So then they're just like, screw it. Okay. This part of the game is probably my least favorite. I hate this defense mission. Like, legitimately despise it. And I've seen people use all sorts of strategies where they'll carry the turrets, they'll do all manner of things, and I I get plastered all over the wall every single freaking time. There's really nothing I can do because of that stuff. All I do is use like one freaking charge shot and that's it. And MMod is laced with it. So something that's rather embarrassing to admit to some degree is the fact that every time I get to this part, I always end up turning the game down to easy mode. But since playing this game last, I have played Doom 2016. So I'm going to... Oh. Monkey helmet. Because all it takes is like one grenade or something, and this whole operation just goes to freaking couch. Oh, that was a waste of that particular suit battery, but oh well. Hey, everybody bunch together, make yourselves as useful as possible. There's SMG ammo in here. Oh yeah, here they come, all right. Like I said, I've seen people do this, like just carry the turrets around like their own personal gun weapon. Problem is, that doesn't seem to work very well for me. He says as it seems to be working quite well. Well, I say well, but it's not working well, it's just working. I think he just knocked over some of my stuff. Oh, he didn't. Oh, freaking eat it. I got distracted and now we're all dead. Thing is, when you're carrying a turret, you can't necessarily do anything but carry the turret. Right? Okay, are you gonna, like, shoot the thing that's shooting at us, or are you gonna aim over there like a numbnut? Blow yourself up, or not. Oh, what the? Need to heal. Hey, you park yourself there, I'm gonna heal. We're out of suit charge. That's bad. throw the turret at them. Like, that's working better than anything. Instead of waiting for the... Instead of waiting on the damn turret to shoot him, I'm just gonna throw the turret. Oh, I freaking hate this. Bollocks. Bah! Yeah, okay, I'll try to cut down swearing a bit. Oh yeah, and now we're back at the start. Alright. You. Now, I'm starting to think if we were to lock ourselves in on, like that little ammo box, like make it so the ammo box is sort of where we hunker down. I wonder how well that would work. If we die too many more times, I'm just gonna call it kind of call it quits. What happened here? Or not call it quits, but turn it down to easy mode because, like I said, this part's an absolute pain in the butt. Weirdly enough, with cinematic mod, which has like headshots as instant kills and stuff like that, it's... Oh, throw the shotgun at him. I suppose there's the other rooms. Oh. Eat pulse rifle. You don't say. Kill him with his own man hat. See, you can't set them up. You can't set them up in, like the hallway, because they will literally just show up and they'll just fire one shot, and that's your lot. You don't have a hope in heck of getting through it, but can't set it up in any of the main hallways because they'll just knock them down with one blast. Or a shotgunner will come around the corner, knock him over with the butt of his rifle, and you'll be right back where you started. In a weird way, that whole knocking him over with the or shooting him with the barrels and stuff, well, whatever, hitting him with the gravity gun barrels, that was working better than I expected. And it's all gone complete. Monkey. Oh, here's a piece of debris. Eat it. And my phone's going off. Screw it. If I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna take him out with him. Okay. We're gonna do this one more time. And I do mean one more time. Yep. I hate turning it down to easy. But no, I'm sorry. I do not have the skill to do it. I've never been able to figure this out. Now, I suppose, you know, thinking about it, the Magnum is one hit kill. I mean, I'll take down 18 of them. Provided I don't miss. Or, you know, 15. Or just some of them, because apparently it's not a one-hit kill at the moment. Body armor's great in this game, isn't it? And so are man hacks. And these are surviving remarkably well. Oh, hang on, I'm reloading her. Take your man hack and go home. I'm like 3 seconds away from going full Amelia Watson and just like breaking my desk. Like, I have never been able to beat this part on normal. Ever. Yeah, you don't say, Alex. I'm gonna put this farther in, that way they can't just run around the corner and... whatever that was. I don't know how many bullets these guys take, but it sure is a lot. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's fun. Okay. See, I don't need SMG ammo from an ammo box like that. I need SMG ammo, or I have a way to get SMG ammo. Get out of my face! I don't even know what I picked up. Oh. Oh, that was a bad time to reload. That was entirely my fault. Out of my face with that. My attention is wavering. Like, I'm having a hard time just thinking on, like, what am I doing? Where am I going? I've noticed since I've set it down to easy, I don't think they've been using, like, their alt fires as anywhere near as much. Anyone who walks in right now, I gotta be like, man, is this fool playing on easy? Okay, so we're only now at the point that we got on our farthest point. Oh, Lord. They're all over there now. Okay. Now Alex is about to show up, which means we're nearing the end. Is it over? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put it back. What? Cancel. Was it on normal this whole time? Did I... Okay. Did the enemies just get stupider for that particular round? Yeah, I did need some help. What were you doing? Good grief. I'm gonna take that. Here's what I think. Eat it. All right. That was defense mission 2. There's another one, but it's nowhere near as difficult. At least I don't think so. I very rarely have issues with the one at the end. He says, you know, streaming, which means that he's going to be proven wrong, and I'm about to have, you know, just an absolute whale of a time. Oh, put it down, don't throw it. Oh. Hello. How's it going? I'm just gonna set you here. Valve games, when you have low ammo in the mag, the sound of shooting change, so you'll know that you have low ammo. Yeah, that's, weirdly enough, that's something that I didn't notice that being a thing in a lot of games until Saints Row 3 was the first game I noticed that had that sort of thing. I thought that was pretty nifty. Now that's just kind of fairly common game design. Like, you'll hear that in Call of Duty and stuff like that now. But I'm not 100% certain that was in original Half-Life 2. Could be wrong, but it probably was, actually. Half-Life 2 had a number of... Come here. Half-Life 2 had a number of things like that in it. Like the fact that you could see... I think it was your health and your ammo as like little sort of like GoldenEye crescent moon bars surrounding your crosshairs.
Ha! Got you now. Uh-oh. Well, come on, Gordon. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Whew. Well, that's it for the energy drink. All of which, energy of which I expended fully during that defense mission.
Let me seal this door.
Okay.
No turning back now.
So once we get out of Nova Prospect, I'll take a short break.
There she is. Leave it to me, Gordon.
What time
We
is
may
it?
need to
It is
get out of
10:11 where I am. 10 o'clock in the morning. Hello.
God, someone. Alex? Gordon, how did you get in here?
We know all
We
about
walked in through the front door.
You've been a spy for the Combine the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Damn it. Move back, Mossman. We're coming in.
One of my favorite lines in any game is in Mafia 2, where they enter in what is effectively a locked facility, and a guy asks like, "How did you find us?" And then
We're working to the same end.
I forget what the guy's name is, but he's one of your allies. He goes, "We followed the yellow brick road,"
There's work you stole. It's my work too.
after blowing the guy's head off.
Prove, Dr. Breen, that your father would be the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit.
Language, fine lady.
You found Eli?
I forgot. She has,
Just enter the
I think it's a
coordinates of Dr. Kleiner's lab.
bracelet that says something, but I forget what it is.
Teleport platform and we're locked out.
I'll take care of that. Let's get going.
Sounds like we have company. And this is why I bring the turret with me. It's also why it's going to be a bit of a pain, because if they use those... whatever... What are they... Combine balls. Like, what else are they called? The pulse rifle charge. Oh, we can't get these out just yet.
It's a very long rise time. Takes quite a while to recharge. So you've warmed it up for us. Good. And just in time.
Whoa.
Down here. Sorry we took so long. I hope that wasn't too bad for you.
Don't worry.
Oh, it was awful. They fed me nothing but
I see you set you
surstrumming.
Not exactly.
Eli! I was so worried about
The
you.
coordinates, Dr. Mossman.
So, this is the Combine port. It's smaller than I imagined.
Hey, not everybody's rocking the big portal like you, Eli.
Dr. Kleiner.
Well,
We're in a prospect, and we're running the Zen emulation for the first time. Are you ready for us?
Zen emulation.
Good. We'll send my dad.
Oh, sure, we get into a place with a long shaft, and now everybody's making jokes.
Hold on. Gotta bring this back
All right. Okay, can somebody open this for me so I can, you know, set up my defenses? She's screwing you over, Alex.
The only way.
Only way for what?
Jonas! What's happening?
Plot twist, that's what's happening. Whoa. Don't move me without my consent. Well, they just got sent to the Shadow Realm.
Dr. Kleiner, you have to stop them. Oh my god. What coordinates are these? Where the hell did she take him?
Took him to the Shadow Realm.
Cover me, Gordon. You gotta reset the portal.
Yeah, okay, I'll cover you all right. Unlock the things for me. Thank you. Put those there. And I think there's some coming through over here. And then I'll just put one in here for the sake of whatever. And we immediately have a problem, you know, as is tradition. Got it. So I'm thinking next time a bunch come in through that door, we're just gonna fire a combine ball and call it a day. Oh, that was nifty. Here's the thing. It's very difficult to commentate on defense missions, like this at least, because, like, what can you possibly say? And then I look left. And then I look right. And then... What happened to you? Oh, they're coming in over there as well. Cool. I forgot about that. Maybe that's what keeps happening. Now, Half-Life veteran would probably know the pattern, like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, but I'm not a Half-Life veteran, I just play these games. Well, that's it for that. No! Alright. Yeah, I'm watching my turrets. I just watched them get blown up. We're almost done. Again, in comparison, this is just nothing. Like, there's so much room. You can see everything that's happening. Alright, we got Brainiac over there trying to shoot through glass while a completely different Brainiac is shooting back. Whoa, what was that? See, I kind of want him to stay there forever. Okay. Well, that's not the only thing that's scaring me. Let me in, let me in, let me in. I am in. Let's go to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I mean, with the exception of you're leaving to go get some bread or something, you've been here since basically about 2 minutes in. Ooh. Well, that was fun. Now we're at a Nova Prospect. Okay, so we're gonna do a hard save.
Oh my God, we made it.
Yes, we did. I'm gonna take a kind of a short break. Actually, every time I take a break, it doesn't seem to really do much, but yeah, we'll keep going.
But where's Dr. Kleiner?
He's in the Shadow Realm too.
Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
Apparently, Kleiner looking through the door with that shotgun is a small reference to Half-Life 1 where a scientist did a similar thing. I don't know if I agree with that or believe that, but why not?
Exploded just as we were porting out.
Indeed, it did. And the repercussions were felt far and wide, but that was over a week ago.
What do you mean? Gordon and I were just there a minute ago.
Fascinating. We seem to have developed a very slow teleport.
Congratulations.
A new line of investigation.
A week?
We created an extremely slow...
Great deal,
Whoa!
the blow you struck at
That's
our
different.
was taken as a signal to begin the uprising.
Thanks, MMod. Gave us a free Tau cannon.
Most troubling. According to the Vortigaunts, he is a prisoner at the Citadel.
So now we have... What all do we have?
Barney has been leading
We have that, and we also have this emplacement gun. And
other of your friends arrived.
during the course of Anti-Citizen 1,
You made it.
you're gonna get at least one more. So we'll take this to the fight, get some more ammo.
All hopeless.
I'll use it to sort of get more SMG ammo and stuff, and then we'll probably get another emplacement gun.
Hey, Doc, are you there?
No, I'm over there.
Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Well, man, that's good news. I almost gave you guys up for lost. We're planning to set up a...
Well, we were lost in, I don't know,
Dog can head your way. I want to get
virtual
Dr. Kleiner
Wisconsin.
safer. Then I'll meet up with you.
I'll take all the help I can get. Aw, crap, incoming! Go on, get going!
Sure.
Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
Just a minute. I can't leave without Lamar.
Oh, no.
Now, where did she...
Yeah, I think in episode 2,
Come on, Gordon.
I think it's in episode 2, where Alex is just like, you know, maybe we shouldn't separate. Maybe we should actually travel together, like, all the time. And then you do, and it's a camaraderie road trip.
Really no time.
Okay. Come on, dog. Oh. I'm the one who needs to come on. I wonder if anyone's ever done a run of this game where they never recharge their health. Like if they play the entire game with from 100% health without ever getting any more. That'd be kind of an interesting playthrough. Oh, pants. A dog is cool in this one because he just wrecks shop. What the? We got a giant robot on our faces. We got a giant robot after us. Let's just ram the car into him, see what happens. Well, just made him angry. Again, just kind of trying to expend some ammo here so we can get a new emplacement and also get more pulse rifle ammo. Because why not? And now I'm an idiot because I always forget where to go. And then dog opens the door and I'm like, oh, that's where we go. Thank you. What a gentleman. And now he's going to be over there wrecking shop. Okay. A rare G-Man site. And there's that creepy doll again. Do we move couch? No. Oh. We go this way. Into another loading screen. We fall down a small elevator shaft. Load into an environment in which dog throws a car. We shoot some combine in the face. And then immediately into another loading screen. Not the most efficient design. Oh, hello. We're back at the beginning of the game.
Well, Gordon Freeman. And about time, too.
Gordon Freeman. Yep. Someone opened the gate for us. We don't have to climb over it. The sky bridge has, well, broken. I don't think it ever went anywhere anyway. It kind of did. Heck yeah! Oh,
Gordon Freeman.
well, there went my ammo.
Dr. Freeman? We're coming with you. With you here, Dr. Freeman, we can finally make some headway.
Heck yeah! So we can send them. And do we hold or double tap to recall? I forget. There we go. Now this is one of the things that Valve does as well as, if not better than darn near any other developer I can personally think of. And that is making it feel like there is a full-scale war going on. Because we've been here before, but now it's like kind of torn up. Half-Life 1's, I forget. It's not Forget About Freeman, but it's the bits before that when you're on the surface and the facility is just having its shop wrecked. And there's broken stuff everywhere, tanks, planes, just all that nonsense. That, to me, is just phenomenal. Right.
Don't waste the hoppers, Dr. Freeman. We can use them against the Combine.
Well, I'm not wasting anything.
If you can get those hoppers up without setting them...
Well, excuse me.
Ow!
There's one thing that I'm not a huge fan of is how long it takes to pull these out the ground. It's like picking carrots. But the hoppers are pretty cool. I've got your broken plastic head crab. What? Couldn't throw. Tried to throw the TV at the head crab, but whatever. So in lieu of having laser trip mines like in Half-Life 1, we have these very situational, limited access landmines. Which, cool. Yay! Okay. Eat it. There's not enough ammo in the universe to take those down at this point. So now we're back to facing off against regular combine troops, basically. Ahí, güey.
Watch out for the hoppers! They're everywhere!
Oh, hang on. Hip. I got a text. Yeah. That can go eat it. Oh. It went to eat it a little too early. Well, that was almost a... Oh. Once you learn the physics of this game, using the gravity gun is amazing fun. Of course, it's not even that difficult. Burp, 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 burp. Oh. It's weird that those things drop the hoppers. Where's he at? I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. Just walk right into that, why don't you? Could use some health. Why do I feel like there's a switch I need to push? Well, I don't need to push a switch. What the hell? Alrighty. Ah! Woo! Commentary certainly has slowed down, innit? Oh, you're fine. Like I said, homework is a lot more important than watching anything I'm putting out. Hey, give me that. Give it to me. All right. Yeah, so I mean, if you gotta do any homework or something like that, don't feel bad. I will not be offended. Okay. Ooh, Magnum. Yeah, how long has it been since we got... Well, gee, if the pancakes tasted that bad, why don't you go somewhere else? I want a sandwich. All right. Whee! Damn it.
Dr. Freeman.
What's up, homie?
Hope for one more fighter to help storm that barricade. We never guessed it would be you.
Well,
You lead the way.
yeah. I think I was supposed to have more people by this point. I don't know where they are, though. Oh, there they are. Huh. What up? If we hang around here long enough, does he die and we can have the medic? Because I think we need the medic more than he does, despite the fact that he's the one shot and bleeding on the ground, but, you know. We've got problems. I got 99 problems, and yo, squad. Lack of squad is one of them. Oh, sure, I'd put the mine in a place where it can't be used effectively. Oh, we got something else going on down there. See, he mentions his arm. I don't know if it's just random dialogue or if there is location damage enough to say, oh, I got hit in the arm, and yet headshots are not some sort of instant kill. Of course, that's just not how Valve does it. Well, I say it's not how Valve does it, but then there's Counter-Strike where there's all kinds of location damage, or headshots are indeed. I didn't mean to do that. Well, it's not a friendly turret, so there's nothing I can do. Alright. Oh, that's an enemy. Oh, this is the fun song. Of course my armor's compromised. Whee! Boy, am I not doing so well right now for some reason. All of a sudden. Okay.
Take this med kit.
Well, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Weird thing. I absolutely love staircase shootouts. Like this sort of thing. I love the sort of rotation. I love the sighting. I love all that. So that cuts here. Yeah. For a moment, I thought that was a reference to something. Welcome to the stream. I do apologize for my low quality everything. Been streaming for a little while. I don't have particular skills in this sort of thing, so I just hope you enjoy it for what it is and what it's worth. Oh, they're all shooting up there. Fell like a bag of bricks. Oh, get up. I don't think there's a particular need to open the gates, but I do it anyway. And besides that, I'd rather have gate open. Oh, I want to have the squad. Actually, why are the gates open? I don't know. Let's shut it behind us anyway. Quality isn't that bad. Well, I'll just say this. I'm not a particularly brilliant commentator. I just sort of, a lot of times I resort to just kind of talking about what I see, which is not especially interesting. And I've been doing this for a couple hours already. Or almost 2 hours, so I'm just kind of chilling and playing a game. Because I just feel like playing Half-Life. But, I almost thought about playing the Resident Evil 2 remake because I've not played that before and I got it on a Steam sale. That's fun.
Let me get out of your way.
I need you to get something else out of my way. The man is cool. Well, I guess if you say so. I don't think I'm a particularly cool person, but that's because narcissism is a very ugly look for anyone. Whoopsie. What? I saw him spawn in. What the heck, Valve? Cover me, I'm reloading. Watch my 6 and my 12. Okay. Oh, look out. I put the spaz in spaz 12. Move. 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 For a game that's generally regarded as having extremely high quality, the frickin' squad AI is somehow worse than the antlions. Why did I just do double barrel on a CP? It's one of the few places you can use a shotgun and have fun. Because it's, you know, close quarters. And then they throw in some man hacks and your day is ruined. Fill the air with lead, people. God, Lord. Well, we lost somebody. We lost the medic. Of course we lost the medic. The most useful person in this entire freaking squad other than me. One shot. Make it count. What was that from? Well, I mean, that's kind of a common line in it, but I keep thinking that's from, like, they said the one shot. That was from Condemned 2. That's what I'm thinking of. Condemned 2, the freaking grizzly bear. Yeah, one shot. Make it count. These mods make Half-Life 2 look like a newer game. Yes, to a degree. Bear in mind, though, I'm not running any graphics mods. There are some minor visual differences because the mod does have slightly altered weapon models, I think. But the actual mod that I'm running is not a visual one in any real respect. Like the MP7... MP9. What is this? MP7 looks a little bit better, as does the pistol and everything else. Plus, you get like cool little animations and stuff if you press the reload button if the weapon's full of ammo. But it's actually Half-Life 2 just kind of looks this good naturally. That's where we're supposed to go. This is just a little hidden area that I think gets shelled with head crabs. Nice. I think we got shotgun ammo out of that. Yes, we did. Yeah, you want to come help me? Like, I don't want to spend the ammo on, you know, something that's already dead. All right. Ooh. Loading screens may break up the action and the tension a little bit, but it does offer you a chance to stretch, and that's nice. Ah, crap.
Dr. Freeman, the Combine has cut our supply tunnel in two. If you'll join
That's
us,
impressive.
we'll take a stab at pushing through their...
That must have been a really big chainsaw.
Lead on, Freeman.
The hacks! Come back here. I'm gonna put you in my soup. Oh. I threw a beer bottle at a man hack. Went about as well as you'd expect. Anyone needs healing? Don't call me. You call the medic. Again, man hacks and stuff like that. The gravity gun really is the all-encompassing tool in this game. Because for the longest time, things like man hacks and head crabs were just the worst. I hated them. They were a nuisance. Now, they're still kind of a nuisance, but they are far more manageable. Because, hey, you just use a gravity gun. Smack them in the face. Or, I'm sorry, the 0-point energy field manipulator gun. Oh, you can lift him through that one fence, but you can't lift him through this fence. Bollocks. How does me get through gate? That way.
Sorry.
There's one thing that this particular mod does, and that is it adds a couple weapons. Like, we're talking a couple, literally. Like, you can rip off the mounted guns and carry them around like you're an action movie hero. And you can also pick up a stun rod. But apparently when you go through the portal, or the portal, teleportation device, whatever, in Nova Prospect, I think you lose that. Because I can press... I was going to say press the one key all day long and it doesn't show up, but it just did, so what am I doing? But this is like double the power or something. It can one-shot a head crab, which is lovely. Also, we have company. Hard to see through the broken glass. Oh. First we had company, now we are the company. Well, I didn't mean to break out a pistol, but it worked. Alrighty. Nifty. Okay. Do we have to trigger it? Yeah, okay. See, Yeah, it would be nice if Half-Life 2 was free, but it's very cheap. Like, it frequently goes on Steam sale. And, like, it's one of the most common games on Steam, and you can get the Valve collection for very little money. Now, if you have to get it on, like, through, like, the Orange Box or something like that, maybe not. But the Steam version of Half-Life 2 is very cheap frequently. And I think I ended up getting... I never bought, like, the Valve collection because I didn't care about things like Day of Defeat, but there was, But yeah, I think I got it for, like, $5. Or, like, it was, like, the complete Half-Life 2 thing. And it was, like, $5-10 maybe. And I've put in enough hours across, you know, the multiple versions and multiple mods for it to be worth even that.
Stand back! It's gonna blow!
What, ya mama? Oh, I disorientated myself. Now, this is what I was talking about. You just rip that straight off and carry it around like it's part of your arsenal. That's cool. Oh, yeah. They were once told to forget about Freeman, and now they're told to follow him.
Good thing you got that suit.
Yeah, about that. It's full of holes, so I may come back with 3 more limbs. Whoa, what the Chernobyl happened here? Oh, Lord. Okay. Some of these boxes are apparently slightly broken. Let's pay attention. Portal 2 for 81 cents. Yep. That's the good thing about Valve being Valve and having more money than they know what to do with is, well, they don't have to charge much for their games because they make money off of every Steam sale and in more ways than one Steam sale. Not just, you know, price reductions, but also, what the? Okay. I don't know who did that, but I'm about to send them to the freaking pain dimension. This freaking toxic sewage thing is not my favorite part of the game. Especially since it's not super difficult, but just kind of annoying trying to figure out what is, you know, traversable land and what is just pain. Whoa. Well, I hear enemies, but I don't see enemies. I saw him. He's lit up like a Christmas tree. Bad. Okay. Hey, you go over there. Okay, well, it's time to actually be smart about this. For a game in which headshots don't really matter that much, in those cases it does. Because I don't know if it was made completely obvious, but by not hitting them in the head, you can just cause the head crab to come off and come after you. Alright. I do want the giant spool of thread. Okay. A giant spool. I think there... I wonder if there's another word for it. It basically just is a spool, isn't it? Not that it matters. Oh. Screw all your greats. Anyway. Now, I don't think it ultimately matters where you go, but I half wonder if there's like a secret area in one of these, which, no, I doubt it. Okay. And I've legitimately kind of forgotten what it is I'm doing. Oh, that.
I see you made it through okay. Figured you would.
I only lost, you know, like 7 toes, but grew 3 more, so...
Let's get moving.
Oh, Lord! Stretching. Stretching is a sign of bad posture. Well, good thing I have bad posture. Okay, everybody... I was gonna say everybody duck and cover, but, I guess it's a bit late for that. Oh! There's Samson. Oh, look at John Rambo over here. How many people did that thing take out? Probably the medic. Yeah, always the medic. First one to go, always, because, you know.
If you were looking for a place to hole up, it's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us. Keep moving, Dr. Freeman. I'll send word you're coming and see you up ahead.
You have to send word that I'm coming because I kind of don't talk. Which is partially why my streams suck. Gordon Freeman, great at archiving streams, or archival streams. Add anything else? Sounds like a turret. Ah! Oh. Gotta clear the house first. Whoa. You got all kinds of things happening over here. You reckon it would take a few more hits for him to realize that shots are coming from behind him? Oh, the one that got away. Oh well. Where am I going? Ah, there's a bathroom. I was gonna make a porta potty joke by taking that with me, but oh well. It was not meant to be. I feel like there's a head crab in here somewhere. Probably next week. Because, after this, I think is that government building raid. I can never remember what that's called. Or some sort of government building. And then after that is more or less the Citadel. And that's the end. Where am I going? Looks like he's carrying an RPG. Splat. It's funny how the gun fell faster than he did. Considering... Oh. Oh. That's one nuance of MMod that's not immediately obvious. If you are doing that sort of zoom in and you shoot with the shotgun, you'll, or shoot normally, it'll keep your zoom, but if you double barrel, it'll kick you out of the zoom, so. There was a fair amount of thought that went into this. Oh, seriously? Can we come down here? Yeah, we could. Get the jump on him. There's your level design. Oh! I was gonna get my stun stick. Squad. Okay. You are excused. Alright. Get over here. Get over here. See what happens when you don't just do what you're told?
This'll do nicely.
Yes, it will. I was gonna raise the drawbridge and I was gonna make sure everybody was safe, but no, you had to go out there like an idiot and get shot in the face by a Combine soldier that was very obviously in front of your face. Oh. I don't know why. This texture reminds me of Mario 64, and I really can't explain why. That was a head crab. That's a lot of head crabs. And that's a head crab zombie on fire. And that's even more head crabs. Let's take care of this one at a time. Maybe stop being really bad at the game, Dave. That would help. What? There's all... the AI has just decided to play a whole different game. Alright, see you later, Salat. Oh, pfft, shot him immediately after she did. See, I'm so... Okay, not only do you look like you're on crack, but you're of zero help in that situation. Whoa! Okay, are you going to contribute, or are you going to just look haggard? There's another head crab. Oh, sure, open a door to someplace you don't know and without having a weapon. Oh, that'd be smart, ain't it? Oh. Hee-hee. I felt like that got him. It didn't. Imagine years of development and training to be brought back to be killed by the starter pistol. Yeah, I'm just not even using hotkeys anymore. I'm scrolling. More freaking head crabs. Okay, crackhead, come help me. Get. Silent cats. Ah, that makes sense now. I mean, when you join the chat, I read it and I thought it said something along the lines of Salamat, and I thought it was a Nichijou reference. What? No, crackhead, I will avenge thee. Who did that? Him or them? That's twice with the grenades. Oh! Good grief, that has some force to it. A more... Oh, I just punched the microphone and missed my shot. Whoops. I do apologize if that sounded like a frag grenade going off in your ears. That it? Are we done? Are y'all done with wasting my health? No. Oh, hello. It's your friendly neighborhood barnacle. I missed again. Oh, my phone's going off. Ah. I have alarms that go off like every 30 minutes or so. Mostly because my work schedule gets kind of weird. Sometimes I have to do stuff. Anyway. In the same sense that I don't want to make my streams shorter every time, I need to avoid overexerting it. Like, I've pretty well reached a point where it would be very wise to possibly not start cutting things short, because I know I'm not being especially entertaining. Now, there's quality to just, you know, watching somebody play a game. I get that. But it's best when I'm being funny and entertaining, so maybe I need to consider having some sort of standard. Or I'm always best when I have co-commentators and stuff like that. Like, I've filmed a few episodes of a sort of podcast style thing with my sister that goes pretty well. Where do I go? It's not gonna go very well if I just keep burning myself. And now we're back here. Okay. I'm gonna guess right now we need to focus on going up. What the? Oh my good golly. I don't know if that's a glitch with MMod not loading something, but oh my gosh, look at that. It's like perfectly level with your viewpoint. So if you come up here, first off, what's going on there? But if you jump, oh my gosh. I think I discovered the shadow. I think I found the shadow realm. I don't even care. I think that grenade worked. And I don't know where the door was that we just walked into, but we found it. I did. Oh. There's obviously something going on down there because we got... Ah, this grenade! It's not taking a whole lot to kill the headcrab zombie, so there's obviously damage being done. Are they using pulse rifles? I'm not really sure what they're using. Oh, they were using submachine guns. Nifty. Alright. Oh. Lambda. Alrighty. Ain't that nifty. So, I guess, as it stands, it seems like when I do get viewers, it's always people who are kind of in the farther east than I am. And I guess it's just people are home more in the afternoon and at night, which makes sense. But it's like in the past, my viewers during streams always end up being from like Russia or Lithuania or other places, which is cool.
Gordon, I had a feeling I'd find you here.
Yeah, I mean, I had no other place to go. It's not like the game's a sandbox.
There's a command center
Good grief.
downstairs. I'm hoping to find information about generator locations. Ready? Let's go.
Alrighty. This part's fun because I've never been able to do it properly. Ow. Kill stealer. Shotgunners can really take a hit. Probably because they have to survive a shotgun. It's one of those things. The easiest way to get, or the best way to get rid of a shotgun is to, or get rid of a shotgunner is to basically just back up out of range and then shoot at them, whereas, whatever. There's not really any clear-cut strategy for an individual enemy in this game other than the ones that have, like, well, like the Striders, but Striders is something else. Oh my God. Well, he didn't take the dare. Probably because I didn't say it out loud.
Okay, this is it. You take that door, I'll take this one. Ready when you are.
Okay. FBI, open up! That's the part that I never do correctly. Because you're essentially supposed to run in and completely waste them. Ended up taking a bit of damage.
As many as we can to loosen the Combine's grip on this sector. It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core.
Okay.
I'll need you to hit it with a burst from the gravity gun. In the meantime, watch my back.
Whoa. Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna go back to the health station. Because, again, this is a defense mission. Or, not again, I didn't really mention it, but this one is, it's not awful, I just don't like it too much. What? Oh. The door was open, but I couldn't see it. Okay, everybody get out my way. Need to find where I need to go. Oh, this is new. And by new, I mean exactly the same as every other room. Oh, already got a bad start. Oh, he did a cartwheel. Okay. Let's see. Now we're gonna try to be all protective and smart. But the problem with that is it involves being smart. And I'm a dum-dum. Fortunately, those things don't shoot at you like they do in Highway 17 or Highway 16, whatever it's called. Engineer from Team Fortress 2 is from Texas. I didn't know that specifically, but he does have the accent. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the engineer. He seems like the kind of guy you could actually be friends with. I'm sure he builds machines that kill people, but I mean, how's that different from any military anything? Just because his machines kill people doesn't make him a bad person. It just means he's part of a greater war in which he has no option. I've not used the crossbow in a freaking dog's age. Whoa. Oh! Eat it! There's a lot of these defense missions. I'm not 100% certain if it's based on amount of enemies killed or amount of time. If I hear a like a pop and an explosion, I know that they breached it. What the? I don't know where you went to school, dude, but it wasn't to Smart Man Academy. Obviously, I never went there either. Okay. Anyone got ammo? No? Okay. Man, that just doesn't really do anything. Not for me, at least. Whoa! He says as he gets hit with the same thing that he just failed to use. Yeet. Oh. Ten shots. Oh, we got more coming. I guess the weapon of the day is the... Ah! Dum-dum ran right into it. Oh, there's a suit charge here. Cool. Get out of the way. Like playing Doom or something. You gotta dodge all the bloody things. Or Dusk. Oh, hang on. Reloading. Oh, cool. I forgot I had this. Oh, crap. Here come the elites. Okay. Oh, I have to push it? I was hoping I could just grab it, like you can later. Ah, trying to find my gun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the gate's open and so is my butt. Oh, hang on. Oh, no! Wow, okay. I don't know how far back we are in this fight, but that was... And a town cannon. Okay. Everybody, just calm down. Let me heal. And they really breached. Like that was kind of nuts. Oh, good grief. Oh wait. Is there someone literally in this? No. Oh, sure. Okay. Gravity gun. Hang on. Okay, run! They're a lost cause.
Should be on the far side of that canal.
Absolute failure followed by basically a wipe. Either one of you, I was gonna say a medic. I don't actually need health. Damn. What the? Oh, I thought that said tilt. It says THT. Alright, do I need to wait for your animation to play out, or can I just, you know, go down to the vent? Oh, Gordon, let's go down, let's go down, let's go down. Oh, Gordon, let's go down, down to the sewers to pray. What? Okay. Anybody want a beer? Oh, I'm running. I'm running right to the ammo. Whee! Oh, pfft. I kicked that door open. All right. So, the big sort of Strider fight that occurs at the... It's not the Citadel. The Citadel is literally the bit of... at the end of the game, but I don't have another name for it. That's coming up soon enough, but I'm feeling kind of fatigued, so, and I didn't even take a break this time. Woo. So my commentary has just gone, I'm just focusing on the game, and it's good if people just kind of want to come in and watch the game or have some background noise, that kind of thing, but I think I'm pretty much done. So thank you, Salat Katsing, George Gamer, and George specifically for rejoining me fairly reliably, which does give me some incentive to do this. So I do calm my mind with relaxing music. Okay, thanks, YouTube. But thank you, everyone, for joining. Where's my correct text overlay? Thank you. But thank you for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and wind this down. Yeah, no, I thought it said tilt, but I did. There was that part of me that was like, wait, does that say tit? Oh, that doesn't make sense. MMod, you crazy man. But that's kind of thing that's in the freaking cinematic mod. Is just like, oh my gosh, you can't stream that. You get banned if you stream cinematic mod just because of the sheer amount of like weird nude drawings and stuff like that. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna wind this down, take a shower, go to a store, get myself some lunch, calm down a bit, and probably play some Resident Evil 2 for the first time, as I said. Got that on Steam sale, gonna go enjoy that a little bit, but I'm gonna enjoy it privately so I don't have to suck at the game while trying to commentate. Will I miss out? Will there be some missing out on potential jump scare fun? Yes. I will admit that not recording it is probably not the best choice. But at the same time, that pressure to commentate is going to diminish my ability to concentrate on the game, and I'm going to miss a lot of the story. So I am completely unable to focus on story and gameplay and commentary at the same time. That's just not something I can do. In something like Half-Life 2, where I've played it, 5-6 times or more, I know the story. Or something like Black Mesa, which is Half-Life 1, and I can talk over that entire thing and just mute it, basically, and just keep going. In fact, I did. I have a 30-part recorded series that I've never uploaded of my entire playthrough of Black Mesa. It's sitting on a hard drive, and I never uploaded it. So there's the mind of the Dave right there. But anyway, thank you, George, for joining me again, and Salat Katz for being a German viewer, which is cool. I do like me some German. And I guess I will see you next time, probably next week, because my work schedule means that either I stream really early in the morning, socially exhaust myself, go to work, and be really rude to customers, because that's how that would probably turn out, or come home from work, and neither one of you would probably be awake. Yeah, it would be like 7, 8, 9 p.m. my time. Huge time difference. So, See y'all next time, probably next week. And have a good one. Austria, even better. I guess. I don't know. Is Austria? Yeah, same language. But anyway, same thing. Germanic. English is a Germanic language, and Austrian is I don't know anymore. Goodbye.